tell us your character's name, but I would love for you to do that with the understanding that your mouth is filled with blood. Your son turns to look at you. A griffin formed of starlight and pure magic nuzzles against your armor.
I instinctively.
Of course I'm safe. You'd never let anything happen to me.
I would never let anything happen to you.
I think I caught something. He disappears into the pool as a body the size of a mountain crashes into the city. A flood of sanguine fluid emerges from the mouth, and a horned figure looks at you. Could you do me the favor of describing what your husband looked like in life?
Oh my God. I gotta go.
It's been 10 minutes.
So,
when did we breathe that? When does that come?
this whole episode is a trigger warning.
I'm too upset to take notes.
On the throat of this horned figure, press him further into the rubble of Aabria. You stand now in the palm of his hand.
I reach down and I touch it.
You see the pitiless, featureless glare of the sun itself.
I look up at its face. Is it looking down in my direction?
Turn your eyes from this sinner. He is beyond redemption.
What has he done?
He has betrayed his kin.
Whom did we betray? And he... Stop! You hold your hand. If you look down and see the stars, what will you see if you look up?
Look at his face, and I start to approach one of the fingers that are standing up, probably like a pillar.
Mm-hmm.
And I put my hand on the finger.
Oh, Daddy.
I think I'm in the wrong class. I thought this was freshman biology.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Cool. The first thing I do is I wipe my mouth and I see if there's blood.
A new morning comes, friends.
Stop being cool. Like, we don't remember what just happened.
The ground was there and it was coming here. Fast. You said fast. If you look up and see stars, what happens when you look down?
To quote our wonderful producer Kyle Shire, it's 1979 and disco's never gonna die. We behold the age of Arcanum.
But Aria, I need my copy. I
Mr.
need it
Seeley,
right away.
Mr. Seeley, got you right here. Yes, sir. Here you go.
Count me down.
In
How do I
5,
look? Do I look good?
4,
Yes. All right.
3,
Here we go.
2.
Good morning and salutations, sundry subjects of the soaring city of Aabria. I am Loquacious Seeley, your handsome and helpful herald.
And the little girl says, "Mummy, what's weather?" And you see...
Wow.
We've got to get her into school.
$1. And you see the mother says, "Madam, your ex-husband is at the door."
Walk over and throw open the door.
Oh my God. My darling.
And I clock very quickly that we are super magic right now.
Just reply to my messages.
The ones from Aria?
Aria is just my assistant.
I mean,
She's a fantastic assistant. She came highly recommended.
I'm sure she did.
She happens to be young. She happens to be attractive, but that goes with the territory. It has nothing to do with anything else.
Of course it
not
doesn't.
safe on this side of the table.
Of course it doesn't. You have my unadulterated attention.
Well,
right
that
now.
would make the first time that's ever happened.
I begin summoning a firebolt.
As you crackle with arcane energy that springs to your fingertips, I guess it's easier for me.
Great. What is your name again?
Oh, Ferromine.
Ferromine? You need to get, can you go ahead and get with Alessander, and then the two of you just talk, and I'm gonna keep on moving.
You see that Alessander says, how much do we owe you for your service?
I'm good. It's good to see you, Arwen.
Oh, you ready for this?
The Sanctum of Vespin Chloris.
You're in a different movie than the rest of us.
And as this happens,
There it is. Oh, well. All I wish to say was, oh, your grandfather and Mir the Bull, they made this statue, and the original artist, he was going to be lifting the city.
Takes me a second to remember her name.
Love it.
okay.
But her name is Bolo, I think.
Bolo?
She's
Fantastic.
Nice to meet you, Ambola.
No! Come on, man!
How many does she has?
Bolo wants to be a reporter like me.
Eventually, I'm going to be a reporter.
No!
I have taken her under my wing, and I think she's got a bright future.
This is disgusting. I don't like one part of it.
This your house?
Yes.
Who's that Bolo in the city?
You know what, Bolo? Why don't you go fetch us some drinks and just do some mingling, you know?
What your dear friend Laren is holding is the former bow of a solar, which is a type of angel. It is the highest angel's direct servants.
Have I ever seen anything like this?
Announcing the champion of the matron of ravens, Pervan Sul!
Shut your fucking mouth, Brennan Lee Mulligan!
And you see walking.
What?
You see
Important figure.
The reactions at the table.
He should just
What?
parts the ivy a little bit so we get a good look. Thank you.
you see walking through the doors of the Palazzo Porco a young man, Gordranis. And you see the tray clatters to the ground and the Had Madad disanimates and is a pile of clothing on the floor soaking up the champagne.
What is happening?
I will cast Gift of Gab.
That spell!
What does that do?
I take it back.
Yep. It's a
No shit.
Rewind.
Yes, yep. Yes, yep.
I'm with you, Elliot.
You see, he. So in other words, the first thing that becomes visible is the blood hitting the wall, and you hear the drop before the spell fades.
Oh my god!
This person went from being invisible to being dead and didn't have time to register what was happening. You hear behind you from the mirror. You will never reach the Wild Mother's embrace in time. Are you looking for something? In the mutilated face of Vespin Chloris. Reaches forward, hits the other side of the mirror, and that's all for this episode. That's all
all for this episode of Aabria Unlimited Calamity. Tune in next week. Let's see if things get better.